If somebody asked me for some help, I wish I had had ActionCOACH. What I say to people is I wish I had had ActionCOACH when I first started my business. I opened my business in 2018 and we were very lucky we entered it at the right time. We were always very lucky to do well. But I wish I had had Peter at the beginning, and if I had to speak to a friend who's opening a business, I would say get on board immediately. But if someone already is running a business and they're looking for some support and help, I would 100% recommend Peter and ActionCOACH for reorganisation, structure and helping you meet goals. You definitely need accountability. We've always did very well. We've always, I would say, floated fine. And until I onboarded with ActionCOACH, it wasn't until we looked at the numbers till I realised that while we're in profit and we're doing really well, we could do so much better. There wasn't a lot of systems in place, so it felt slightly chaotic. Definitely always up very late, just trying to catch up with emails, always trying to do more of a micromanaging style personal life, where I was looking into other people's jobs at home to ensure they were doing them correctly, because there was the lack of systems in place. So just going over my own in-head checklists, which was quite stressful, especially if you're like putting a baby to bed and then there's a problem, you're looking back over things. So it's definitely changed a lot now. Every 90 days we set 90-day goals, which is quarterly goals, and we do that with peer groups. It's great to bounce that off other people, but after that, me and Peter, my coach, we sit down and we map those goals out for the next 12 weeks, and then we meet every 2 weeks and we set targets and we make sure that we meet them by the following 2 weeks. Peter always holds me accountable, and if they're not being achieved, we have to work out why they're not being achieved. Well, with Peter's accountability, I've never got nothing done. You don't realise how much you didn't do. You definitely just, like I say, floated. Definitely just floated, thinking everything's fine, and until you actually meet goals, you start to see big changes in business. So now it's helped me forward plan. So with being accountable to those goals and with Peter holding me accountable, I definitely think my work pattern has changed. Well, Peter came on board November 2024 and it's now November 2025, and we had a goal to double turnover and to significantly improve our profit, and we've achieved it. We achieved it in the first quarter. It feels brilliant, but regardless of the money and financial side of it, it's more about the organisation mentally and physically on my team. So we just feel like everything's in place, everything has a system and there's rules to follow, so it just helps you sleep better at night, but also know that you're delivering a better service for customers. I think my colleagues, friends, family, everybody have noticed a huge difference, and the word that keeps being mentioned is wisdom. There's a lot of wise words coming from me. They're definitely Peter's words, but there's definitely a lot of wisdom and taking a breath, taking patience, thinking before I speak, thinking before I make decisions. And that is something I feel very blessed with now. I absolutely think that my work-life balance is better. It's something that really surprised me with being coached by Peter, was to celebrate the personal goals. So when I first initially onboarded, it was, what was one of your personal goals? And one of those was a holiday, and we achieved that quite fast in. And I would never have set time for a holiday. It would have been, let's get to the end of the quarter, let's pay everything off, and then let's decide what we're going to do with what's left if we can afford. So now intentionally we set goals for personal life, and that brings me a lot of joy because I have a 2-year-old, and this is what it's all about. It's all about family and her.